Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks. Yeah, I know, 1-3 last week, and 19-21 on the year, only 47.5%. But we're going to finish strong. Everything balances out, so it's going to be a great next few weeks. So let's get right to it. But first, you know what really grinds my gears? Teddy Bruschi. How dare he question Bill Belichick? He was quoted as saying, "Oh, my blood would be boiling if I were a defensive player for the Patriots." Well, you're not. You're not a defensive player for the Patriots anymore. And by the way, you're welcome for playing as many seasons and winning as many rings as you did with Bill Belichick. You know where you'd be without Bill Belichick? The smallest fucking linebacker in the Canadian Football League. You'd probably be playing for the Alouettes saying "ha ha ha" after every play. So don't question Bill Belichick. Just say thank you. That really grinds my gears. My first pick. The Eagles are giving 3 points to the Bears in Chicago. 2 words for you people. Eldrew Buckley. Yeah, never heard of him? Of course, not many people did until he came in on a crucial 3rd and goal against the Chargers this past Sunday and got stopped. Why was he in? Why wasn't LaShawn McCoy in the second Brian Westbrook went out with his 2nd concussion in 3 weeks? Which, again, more idiocy from Andy Reid. Why is he even taking practice snaps? LaShawn McCoy from Monday morning should have known he was the starter. By the way, why was Westbrook in? You know what 2 concussions in 3 weeks does to someone's brain? Let's take a look at Brian Westbrook's CAT scan right now. Yeah, pudding. Yes, chocolate pudding. I know. Oh, why's it got to be chocolate? That's racist. Stop it. It's just a joke, okay? We're above that here at Geno's Picks. In fact, in a related note, the doctor reviewing Brian Westbrook's CAT scan said it wasn't just good, it was delicious. Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable loves his Jell-O pudding, Westbrook. People, we're just kidding around. Let's get to the point. 2 good things for you Eagles fans. One, while Andy Reid often is bumbling as a coach, in this time of year we need to remember 2 words. Bumbles bounce. Yeah, Andy Reid always bounces back from a stupid game with a really well-coached game. The problem is he has too many of those bad games to bounce back from. But I like the Eagles in this game. I like Andy Reid to bounce back, and on top of that, they're going against the Bears and quarterback Jay Cutler, who's probably been about as accurate of late as a Polish weatherman. Come on, people. How hard is that job? For the past 70 years, the weather's been exactly the same. Cloudy with a chance of Nazis. Take the Eagles. Lay the 3. My next pick. The Vikings are giving 10.5 to the Seahawks in Seattle. I got what I deserved. I went against my Vikings last week, and they beat me by the hook. And I'm tired of this, people. I'm tired of putting money on bad teams when they blow the cover and then hoping they make a comeback. Please. It's like waiting for a Michael J. Fox reunion on Family Ties. The odds of both are shaky at best. I know, but relax. Every time I do a Michael J. Fox joke, I contribute money to michaeljfox.org. And I recommend you do it too, people. Because for every contribution made, 9 out of every $10 goes to the search for a cure for Parkinson's. And 1 out of every $10 goes to a search for Tina Yothers. And I don't know that they're ever going to find either. But the point is we're trying. Okay, Seattle's reeling after their loss last week. You know, they blew the early lead to the Cardinals. And I know you're saying they're playing well at home. They even have 2 shutouts, but that doesn't impress me. One against the Rams and another against the Jaguars, who are inconsistent. They're like that uncle you had. Remember the creepy guy who only showed up half the time? And when he did show up, he was only there to fuck you? Yeah. Okay, that's what the Jags are like. So that doesn't impress me on Seattle's resume. On the other side of the ball, the Vikings. They're playing great, and Brett Favre is really spreading the ball around more. Look at Sidney Rice. More balls are flying at him than a guy at a bocce ball tournament on Fire Island. And if only Adrian Peterson could grasp balls that tightly. He's going to hold on. I like the Vikings. Take the Vikes, lay the 10.5. Which brings me to my lock of the week. The Colts are giving 1.5 to the Ravens in Baltimore. Just 1.5? What the? To quote Charles Lindbergh to his hysterical wife, what am I missing? Oh, relax. I don't get this game, people. Okay, look, Vegas is obviously throwing out a fish hook here, and Daddy is more than happy to bite on it. The Colts are 9-0, okay? Yeah, they made a great little comeback against the Patriots, but that just shows me they find ways to win. And they're playing the Ravens, people. The Ravens, over their last 6 games since starting 3-0, are 2-4. 2-4. And those 2 wins have come against the Broncos at the beginning of their collapse and against the Browns this Monday night in which if you take away that touchdown drive and that pick six immediately afterwards, they put up 3 points over 55 minutes against the Browns. The Browns, who knocked out Terrell Suggs and won't be playing. The Browns, who they played against 6 days ago. Yet somehow this line started with the Ravens giving a point, and now they're only getting a point and a half. People, the last time I saw a line this out of place, I was watching the Goslings wait outside the Pearl Harbor Museum. It was the Hawaii episode. They renewed their vows. It's all a sham. People, I don't care what anyone says. This is the kind of game where if you lose your money, take it, Vegas. You did your homework better than me. But Daddy says take the Colts, lay the point and a half. Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday Night Bet, or as I like to call it, Jesus, get me back in the black. We needed a picture like that. People, the Titans are getting 4.5 from the Texans in Houston. It's the old Oilers versus the new Oilers. Who do you like better? The new Oilers, the Texans, are coming off a bye. The old Oilers are friggin' on fire. Okay, Vince Young, think he's happy to get back to Texas? The way he's playing? I think they are. And here's what you really have to factor in. They both play in the NFC South, okay? The Colts are 9-0, pretty much running away with it. The Titans are on fire, and both of these teams are looking to make the playoffs. So this game is going to be incredible, okay? Watching this game is going to be like watching the Rodney King video. It's going to be violent, it's going to go on longer than you'd expect, and it's going to end with one good kick. Someone's winning this game by 3. That said, take the Titans and the 4.5. And those are Geno's picks.